into your skin.
What you say?
Cause then you'll be
What?
too massive.
Here we go.
What's up, everybody? It's Smooth T. We back again. This is 21 and up. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about this versus KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. Great day for hip hop, of course. We all know that. And these guys went at it, and it was good. There was a lot of guest people, a lot of songs. I knew all the Kane songs he was going to play because he don't have that many. And KRS-One even shouted him out for it.
No, fuck that. Y'all running out of records.
So it's all good. And but I love it. I love it. We could talk about the Jets. The Jets, they were on a bye week, so there was no playing for the Jets. I usually crack the joke, we didn't lose, right? But hopefully these guys are better. I mean, I'll tell you this right now. If they score a touchdown in the first quarter, they win the game. That's how I'm saying. Because if they can get the offense going in the first quarter, I think they're gonna win those types of games. That's what it seems like so far. Because once the offense gets rolling, even though it's at the end of the game, and even though they might be almost out of it by that time, they got it to, once it's rolling, it's rolling. So we'll see how far that goes with the Jets. As far as the Giants are concerned, well, they got demolished by the LA Rams. And Darnold out there, Aaron Darnold, it's going to be hard to get those passes out with no Saquon Barkley. It's going to be hard for them to move their offense. And guess what? It was very hard for them to move their offense. And they got squashed by the LA Rams. As far as the Mets are concerned, well, we're still in the offseason. They're still playing in the playoffs. The other teams are still playing. They're still playing in the playoffs. We're not going to talk about them. Nah. But we will talk about the Mets right now, pretty much cleaned house. They're going to need like everything, like president, manager. I know a whole bunch of players on their rosters and free agency right now. So a lot of people they pick up might be like B players. They're looking at a couple of A-listed players. I think they can get like two. They can get two more, keep Baez, and get one more so that you'll have Baez, Lindor, and then one more, preferably the third baseman. Then we just sign the other players up. Because don't forget, we got Alonso too. So the entire infield is going to be like bananas. And the catching situation, I wasn't too bad. I wasn't too upset about the catches we had. So if we keep all those catches, I'll be cool with it. And those guys are going to be fine. They are going to be fine. Oh, yeah. So look it. We're about to go into this versus.
Since we doing all this hip hop shit, right? We did the MCs.
So yesterday, Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One went at it at the Barclays Center. It was great. And I broke it down. So in the beginning, what happens in the beginning is I guess there was a little bit of difficulty for Kane. So KRS-One came out, cracked the joke about he's scared. He didn't want to come out. That was good. That was good. And then so KRS-One came out, started off with Criminal Minded. He came off the bat already, like, take this, bam, Criminal Minded, in your face. Kane came out with Rhyming with the Biz, which was good, but I don't know. Criminal Minded versus Rhyming with the Biz. All right, that's cool. KRS-One comes out with I'm Still Number One. Come on, and that's only 2 hits. He's got like 1,000 more. And Kane did something kind of weird to me. He came out with Enough Respect Due, but then started talking about songs from movies. But Enough Respect Due was a song from a movie, Juice. It was on the Juice soundtrack. It's kind of weird, but he didn't mention it then. But anyway, so Kane comes out with Enough Respect Due. Karis hits him with MCs act like they don't know. I mean, even if like it's a tie, it's a tie. But Criminal Minded versus Rhyming with the Biz, you know, still number one versus Enough Respect Due. See, and what I'm saying is this: Kane is gonna run out of hits, and Karis One's gonna keep coming with the hits, and that's why Kane can't. All right, so Enough Respect Due. MCs act like they don't know. Then Kane comes out with Young Gifted and Black. Now, Young Gifted and Black against the MC and Out of Here. See, now KRS One starting to do two songs. For every one song that Kane comes out with, KRS got two. So Kane comes out with Young Gifted and Black. KRS One comes out with the MC and Out of Here. Then Kane talks about the soundtrack songs. Lean on Me, he does. And then KRS One does Jack of Spades. Once again, I mean, it's just, Jack of Spades was a black movie, so it probably didn't get the recognition as Lean on Me. And Lean on Me is one of my favorite movies of all time. And the song is not whack. It's just when you put Lean on Me against Jack of Spades, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Kane, man, you just can't pull it off. All right, Set It Off, Kane comes out with, and then KRS One comes out with My Philosophy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Kane's hitting, KRS One's hitting back. You know what I'm saying? Then Kane comes out with Mortal Kombat. It's all right, but Super Ho and Jimmy, like, come on, man, you just can't. Oh, he's hitting them with the two songs. Kane comes out with like Get the Job Done. See, now the commercial side comes out. KRS One got Part-Time Sucker, does a little freestyle. So, once again, Then Kane comes out with Pimpin' Ain't Easy, Nice and Smooth comes out. They do the Wick. That was good. That was a good one, Kane. And KRS One comes out with Black Cop, and he brings out Mad Lion. I don't know about you guys. You got Nice and Smooth, Mad Lion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Once again, it's just great, great, great artists and music from the 90s that we grew up with that's on stage. Man. So Black Cop, Mad Lion comes out. He does Shoot to Kill, and he does Take It Easy. KRS One comes out. I'm sorry. Big Daddy Kane comes out with Raw. Yeah, Raw. Raw. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes out with a little freestyle, which was good. Kane can freestyle. He can freestyle. He can get on there. So that was good. KRS One comes out with some freestyles, brings out DOS Effects. They do the real hip hop. What a song. Then they do They Want Effects. And I just want to let you guys know, in the song, They Want Effects, when it says They Want Effects on the song, that's actually KRS One. If y'all didn't know that. That's KRS One. KRS One, They Want Effects. That comes off the song Breath Control 2. It's on the Edutainment album.
Want dances, they want lighting, they want effects to make them look exciting.
And on the album, you can hear it. They want effects to make it look exciting. That's how he says it on the song, kind of like that. And then they took that sample, made that song, and just want to let you guys know, KRS One, that's the sample they use. Kane comes out, does a freestyle, does Smooth Operator, another one of his hits, but then KRS One comes out with Step Into a World. I mean, he just got him. He's just hitting them. Brought out some of the old school breakers. They started break dancing. That was good. Kane came out with the Wrath of Kane, which was one of his best. But then KRS One comes out with South Bronx. What you gonna do? Where you at with it? And then Big Daddy Kane comes out with Ain't No Half Steppin', which, you know, was one of the greatest. And then KRS-One comes out with one of his most popular ones, Sound of the Police. Whoop, whoop, Sound of the Police. Going back and forth, man. They do a respect to Big L. Kane does another freestyle. All right, so Kane's doing a lot of freestyles here. He's freestyling it up. And it's because they're running out of songs. Because KRS-One, after Kane freestyle, they want to, DJ Scratch wants to go after Kid Capri, but it's not a Kid Capri DJ Scratch versus, it's KRS-One Big Daddy Kane. So KRS-One's like, nah, man, no. This is me and Kane. This is not me against you or Kane against Capri. This is Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. So he ended it right there.
Fuck that. Y'all running out of records.
And then he said, why? Y'all running out of records? Because I said that. KRS-One got too much content. He has too much. He can't go out there and do all of that. Not like KRS-One can. So after poetry and you're running out of records, he comes back with Love's Gonna Get Ya. So you got poetry, Love's Gonna Get Ya versus some freestyle that Kane did. You're not, I mean, it's over, man. Okay. Freestyling again. Kane, freestyle twice. KRS-One does a freestyle. He freestyles. Kane freestyles again and does another victory. Another victory is pretty good, but when it goes up against The Bridge Is Over, it just knocks everything out the box. Like, all of it. It's over. Like, the bridge is over. But Kane did say a cool spot in the freestyle. He was like, I stayed out of that battle between you and Shan. You're welcome. That was good.
Me avoiding smoke, I don't do that seldom. But I stayed out of you and Shan shit. Nigga, you welcome.
I like that one. I think KRS-One liked it too. But now they start the freestyle. Kane comes out with another victory. KRS-One comes out with The Bridge Is Over. And then it was dope. Kane brought out Roxanne Shante and said some good stuff, good words about her. The one thing about Roxanne Shante is that she was, out of the whole crew with her and Marley, she was the first one to come out. She was like 15, 16, I want to say she said she was. And her first rap was against UTFO, Roxanne. And then Marley was like, yo, just do an answer record to this song. And she did the answer record to that song. And here we are, 40 years later, chilling with some history. So Kane brings Roxanne Shante on. That was cool. And then Kane gets into the symphony, which I've said before on record. Symphony, the rap Kane did in the symphony was probably one of the best raps I've heard him. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I heard him, and it was dope. And like I said, you know, me and Sean, we was going to pick up our parents, or my mom or his mom, respectively. That was one of the songs he would play in the car. It was that one and the Jungle Brothers, when the Jungle Brothers came out with their stuff. So that was good. Now KRS-One's like, you know, comes out with the ending part of hip hop versus rap. And then he brings out, because remember, all right, so when Kane came out with the symphony, Craig G and Master Ace came out. I guess they said Coogee Rap had declined. It's kind of weird how you don't want to be a part of hip hop history. He's probably got a verses coming up. That's why. Well, Das Effect said they had one too, and they came up. So we got hip hop versus rap. Buckshot comes out. He does how many MCs? Then Kane does his last song, which is Warming Up Kane, which by the title of that song, wouldn't you want to start it off with "Warm It Up"? Kane, you're gonna end it with "Warm It Up," but I guess so. So,
Who am I? The MC.
yep, that's it. What's going on?
What up, man?
Chilling.
I know y'all talking about the whole battle, so
Well, I'm the only one on right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they can't make it.
Huh?
Nobody's made it so far, but you.
Yeah, I was just calling in to say that I won't be able to make it, so
It's all good. I mean, you don't got to call to say you can't make it. Just don't make it, and then this just started like this week, to be honest with you, that I said, you know what? I'll be on every day from 6 to 7:30 permanently. Like I made up my mind last week. So I'm gonna be here from 6 to 7:30 talking Mets, Jets, Giants, anything. I got people from Orlando. I'm gonna put them on. They come on and want to talk about the Magic. They can do that too. So it's all good, man.
all right, bet. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, thanks for stopping by though.
Yes, sir.
All right, next time.
What did you think, man?
Oh, it was great. It was great for
yeah,
hip
it
hop.
was. It was definitely great for hip hop.
It was.
I loved it.
Yeah, man. So you
DJing, MCing, and b-boying. It was all good. Loved it all.
You know, Manny was there.
Word.
Yeah, Manny was there.
Nice.
And he hit me up. Sammy was like, "Yo, Manny's gonna call you." I was like, "All right." He called me FaceTime. He's like, "Yo, I'm at the Barclays." I was like, "All right, Manny." So you need to come on tomorrow and talk, and he didn't come on. So.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it was definitely. I enjoyed it. It was way better than all the other ones.
Oh,
at least more organized, and a time limit on each song. It wasn't like they all went on for like, minutes on end. It was just, it was really, really organized well, unlike the other ones.
You had real masters of ceremonies on the mic, man. They know how
exactly,
to do it right.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the Jada one was dope because the Locks versus whatchamacallit, but that one was really good too because of Jada got busy, but other than that, it was just a whole bunch of dudes with mics screaming, all at the same time. There was no, production to it or anything. No creativity, I should say. It was just like, here's a mic, go for it.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I really loved it. So
I give people a week to let it digest. You know what I'm saying? And then and then anybody jumps on, want to talk about it, no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. All right, bro. Take it easy,
thanks for coming through.
All right, anytime. Later.
Yeah, man. Peace. All right, guys. That was Raw Babylonia stopping by. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we got the end of the show. Kane does Warm It Up, Kane. KRS-One does 9mm Go Bang, which he saved for the very end, which if Rob would have stayed on, we'd have discussed that a little bit because Rob said that wasn't a hit in the last show. 9mm?
That wasn't a classic, though. That was not, you would not hear that on the radio, G.
But it's all good, Rob. He played All Yeah, and that was the last song, right? But then he brings out, he's going in now. 9mm Goes Bang. Oh, yeah. Talks a little something because he has to put the knowledge up in there. And then he brings out Hakeem Green and they do Madism. He ended the actual show with Madism. Sorry, man. You just can't win that one, yo. So that's the deal with that. And then he came out with this new song that was dope. It had a sample of Slick Rick in it. Knock him out the box, Chris. That was dope. So still got new stuff coming out, this guy. So there you have it, guys. So yeah, I was watching a podcast on YouTube and it talked about Carlos Correa coming to the Mets as a free agent. He's a shortstop, but he'll play third. So you get Correa with Lindor at short and Javi Baez at second, with Pete Alonso playing first, and you get the outfield with Big Neil and all those other guys that we have, re-sign those guys. I'll take that Met squad into next year, no doubt. I'll definitely take that Met squad into next year.
KRS One. Give it up for Big Daddy Kane!
What do you think? Criminal Minded versus Ramen with the Biz. I'm still number one versus Enough Respect Due. MCs Act Like They Don't Know with the Young Gifted and Black, the MC against Outta Here, Lean On Me. Lean On Me, Jack of Spades, Set It Off, My Philosophy, Mortal Kombat, Super Ho and Jimmy. Get the Job Done, Part-Time Sucker with a little freestyle. Pimpin' Ain't Easy, but out nice and smooth. They did the Wick. What a beautiful verses that was, man. What a beautiful verses that was. You know, that's how it ought to be. And if they really go on tour, I can't wait to see these guys perform on tour as well. So I want to thank y'all very much for coming through. Thank you guys very much for listening. If you want to email us, it's at Back Again Productions, BAPLLC at gmail.com. Email us at 21 and up at gmail.com. You can email us at salmontshow at gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking.
Before all these motherfuckers started, we was there. Number one, you looking at right here. All these motherfuckers is my son.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Smooth T. We back again. So check this out. I have a song I'm going to listen to for the first time. It's by Predator Prime. Sent me a song the other day. Once we listen to it, I'm going to listen to it and do a reaction to it.
Live it to the limit till you fly away. Breathing in the air until your dying day. Smelling the roses somewhere along the way. Waking up with ambition at the dawn of day. Honestly, I will carry on this way. Staying strong, lately I'm putting on the weight. Called to be great, so I'm picking up the phone. Pardon the wait, took a minute to get back in the zone. Call it your fate, been on the road since I was a youngin'. Searching for a pot of gold, I found something that's worth living for. Worth dying for, worth giving more, even worth trying for. I've been trying to score, and there's a lot in store, so I keep giving it my all until I got no more. Now that style's become a way for me. I catch a vibe, cause that's the only way to be. Through the trials and the devastation, catch a vibe, it's a vibration. We're alive, it's a celebration. Got the fire to revive the nation. Through the trials and the devastation, catch a vibe, it's a vibration. We're alive, it's a celebration. Got the soul to find it to revive the nation. Tired of waiting, let's make it happen right here and now. I'm going in hard to make way, I'm clearing out a lane for myself. Conscious but never lacking, entrepreneur. Rap mogul, I'll be forever stacking, packing my bags. Catching a flight out overseas with the fresh style of bars, that's how you know it's me. I don't need no chains and cars, just people's poetry. Carrying out my mission till I'm cold and deceased. Hold for me please, I hope it comes later than sooner. Hating the ruin that my career is in vapors and fumes, cause I can't stand these fakers with excuses. I caught a vibe with K Prime because we had to do this. Is it true? Is it true? Is it real? Is it real? What's the truth? What's the truth? What's the deal? What's the deal? Tell me what to do when it's hard to even feel. Going hard just for you, give my all in the field. Put it all on the line, don't know how else to cope. Don't give up your last dream, sacrifice your only hope. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, I've been cutting it close. I don't want to live this way.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The new song by K Prime called Catch a Vibe. I liked it. It was really good. Good job, fellas. Keep up the good work. The album will be available October 29th on all music platforms. So go get it out. It's the new single, Catch a Vibe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you go. That's how I feel about that song. That song was pretty good. I really liked it. So that's good. Guys got to keep it up. That's going to be another segment that we're going to have here where people will email, new artists can email their songs to me and Sammy, and then we'll do a little reaction to it and tell them how we feel about the song, and we can post their information here on our website on our YouTube page, and they can also post it on their own. So there you have it. Thank you, Predator Pride, for coming through with that. Next up.
King of New York, I'm turning ink in the snort. They can't think of retorts and it blink like a fork.
Yo,
What's good, bro?
what up? What's fam? What's going on?
Chilling, man. How's everything over there?
Everything's good, yo. Just had to run some errands. I was on the phone, my bad. I'm just saying that.
Nah, it's nothing to be bad about. Just I just started this last week, this actual like time frame.
Yeah.
So every Monday from 6 to 7:30, I'm gonna be on.
All right, facts.
So you come on anytime you want. You want to come on for 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, don't matter.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Look
but
good. Pete, what's up? You don't age, bro. What's up with that? You can't you're not aging tonight. What's going on, man?
Well, you know, when you don't have a wife and kids and you know you make all decisions for yourself, it's not a lot of stress over here. You know what I'm saying?
Believe me, I understand. I got
You know, I mean, I wish it was a better route, but you know,
no doubt.
I can't do that no more, man. I gotta live my life with happy people that are
Hey,
happy.
look, one day at a time.
Yeah, but you know, growing up in New York City, you deal not just New York, but like big cities in general. You just deal a lot of people that just don't know how to be happy.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? They just don't know. Like you could do whatever it is you can, you just can't. They just cannot be happy. So I had to leave and find my own spot and deal with people that I can be happy around. You know, so
that's what it's about, yo. If you can't be happy, you can't be in that safe space. You know what I'm saying? Like when you around people who's supposed to love you, then you're not in the right place. I feel you on that.
Yeah, you know, and out of respect, you have to go out and find the people that you're gonna feel comfortable around.
That's real shit. That's real.
You know, if you're a baseball player, you're not gonna feel comfortable hanging out with basketball players all day long. You know what I mean?
That's
you
right.
know, so you go find people that, you know, so I got my little company going. We got the vegan food situation. Going down right now. And all my information, my information gathering, I do it at the job at night.
Okay.
During the daytime, I got the beach, whatever it is I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, and then if I want to go somewhere, well, I got an RV. I live in an RV, bro. I go anywhere I want.
I didn't know you had the RV now. What's up?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hit mobile in these streets. I ain't mad at you shit. Ain't nothing like a move at home.
Yeah, especially this time of day, you know, in this day and age.
You gotta get ready for that zombie apocalypse.
Oh my God. You know, it's not the newest version of a RV, but I didn't want to buy something and then not like it and then get stuck with it.
True.
So I bought one, liked it. Not only did I like it, I run it. Everybody I run into that has one or lives the lifestyle are happy people, glad they made the decision. And if they had to do it again, they would have done it years earlier.
True. No doubt.
I mean?
No doubt.
I never met an unhappy camper, bro.
It's one of them things I feel like this, right? Like I feel like society puts us in these spaces where we feel like success and what it means to be doing well and be happy is like this one, like, you know, road. And that it's many roads. There's many ways of being happy. It's specific to you and what you need and like what energizes you in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whatever you got to do to make yourself be happy and whatever that situation is for you, you got to find that. As long as it's not hurting you or hurting nobody else, why the fuck should anybody care? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta live the way you were meant to live. And that might not be the same way somebody else sees as correct. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it 100%. It's bold to live different.
Yeah, not only that, but you said it, respect. It's like, I think when you meet someone that's respectful to what everybody else is doing, regardless of if they like it or don't like it,
yeah,
those are the people you want to be around. Because that's what it's all about. It's about dealing with people who respect you and dealing with people who you respect back.
True.
And whatever it is they're doing is what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Especially when you're getting into a situation where you're trying to talk like this. I'm not going to please everybody.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's going to please me.
Facts.
But the show got to go on.
True. That's
and
true.
when you're dealing with people that you're respectful with,
yeah,
regardless of what you say and how you say it, the show's going to go on and there's not going to be any negative energy coming out of it because you all respect each other.
Word,
You know what I'm
word,
saying?
fact.
So I built I'm trying to build a platform where I can bring people on I've known forever. I call it 21 and up. So if I've
Okay.
known you for over 20 years or 21 years, well, 21 is the basketball, remember the basketball game, 21?
Yeah, facts,
All right.
facts.
So that's what it is, 21 and up. And
Facts.
if I've known you for over 20, 21 years, you come on, we talk sports, because that's what we did when we were growing up. We played sports.
Word, facts.
So we break the ice by talking sports, and then we get into stuff that are personal because we've known each other for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like you, I've known you since you was in your mommy's tummy.
Bro, real shit. It's been
You know what I'm saying?
long time.
You know, I remember there was times when I used to come and see you on your block on Elder.
Facts, yo.
You know what
It's
I mean?
crazy.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? So I can have somebody like you come on, we could talk about stuff like that. Or in this case, we gotta talk about that verses from last night. All right,
But
so
you good now. I can hear you now.
So last night, I know you saw the verses with KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane.
Of course. And I know you did too.
Oh my God. Not only did I watch it, I had to rewatch it and break it all down.
Cool. Word.
Song for song and everything that went down. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know, and I don't know if you heard the last week's podcast when we was talking about the verses before it started.
I ain't gonna talk about it yet.
The one thing that I said was KRS got too many songs. He's got way too many songs.
He does have too many songs. This is what I felt about it, right? I gotta be real with you. I know he's your favorite. I think he's dope. To me, out of the when I talk about the top 5 people from that time, like he brought up, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
who's he?
Oh, KRS-One.
Okay. Just want to let the people know.
For that group of people from the 80s who were considered the best, for me, it would be like, to be honest, I probably like Kool G Rap the most, followed by Slick Rick, followed by KRS-One, and Rakim, and then Kane. Like I like all of them, but I would probably I just like Kool G Rap and Slick the most. But I'm from the Bronx, so I also love KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, out of all of them, my thing about KRS-One is he's aged the best in the sense that I think as far as present day, he's the best rapper out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they all rap really well, but like I like that new single he just put out. That Crazy joint is really good. I was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I like hearing him rapping on newer beats though. Like I like when he does something weird. Like when I catch him, like I like when he rap over K-Prime beats too. Like I think they got a real good sound together. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I thought it was dope. I thought it was great. I told people that I think KRS-One's a better performer than Kane is. And I feel like Kane is a little bit better rapper. Not like by a lot, but I've always liked KRS-One more because the enthusiasm, the knowledge, and I told my boy earlier, like, he is literally the most confident MC ever. Like, I've never seen him feel or look like he didn't just feel like he smashed that. And that takes a level of talent and confidence that I'm not even there yet because I even catch myself since I'm second guessing myself. And even if he is, I wouldn't be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think it's it was good. Like, I think both of them kind of started off a little bit slow, but in the end, what KRS-One has over him, like I said, is it's the amount of songs, but it's the beats. The records that KRS-One has that are crazy, they're way better records. Like, you know, whether you're talking about The Bridge Is Over all the way to MCs Don't Know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what that the name of the song? You don't know? Or
MCs act like they don't know.
My bad. MCs act like they don't know. That's
you good. You good.
Like, man. I feel like the beats, and he kept moving in the 90s. He was spitting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Only other person I know from that time period who dropped a crazy album, Kool G Rap dropped that, what's that 5, 6, 7's album or something like that? Or,
I got that one.
To me, that's my favorite Kool G Rap album. Like, I feel like that's I fucking love that album. It's a great album. I don't know. I feel like Chris killed it. You know what I'm saying? My only problem was there was a couple times I wanted him to rap and he brought out other people. You know, when I was like, I felt like if he had just kept it shorter to him, and I get he was doing the whole hip hop thing and he like doing the B-boys thing. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to keep it like strictly to the culture and represent what it is and what it was. But I just wanted to see more of him spitting. Like I've seen him freestyle in person. I tell people all the time, and I wanted one of those. Like I feel like he went in last night, but he didn't go in like he could have. Like I know he could go in. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't know. I felt like the freestyle. Because he's so dope at freestyling, but I also understand freestyling since being a rapper myself. Like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's like you could be good at freestyling and there's like a level where you're gonna stay at. No matter what, he's so dope at freestyling, it's not gonna be bad per se. But there's a difference between a cool freestyle from him and then one where he got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't feel like he really got to get crazy last night. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only thing I could say where like lyrically I felt like the scale was leaning towards Kane, but energy-wise, beat-wise, and just like presence, KRS-One got that all day. Like I think he's the best performer from that time period. One of the best performers in general. Like he gonna give you that show like he was 21, no matter what. The same. That's why Red and Memphis cut from the same cloth as him. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like people I could say that remind me of his type of show where it's just like high energy, high positivity. You know what I'm saying? Just like. I don't know. Being from the Bronx, I just thought he was really disrespectful in the right way. It was good. It was like but it was hip hop. They didn't get out of line, nothing like that. But I just fuck with KRS-One's aggression. I ain't like that Kane was being like, I don't know. I just feel like he was being a little bit too diplomatic, just energy wise. You know what I'm saying? Like he went and put his arm around him later and said this is the perfect dude to pick. But the reason why he did that was because he didn't really have a rebuttal to what he had said before that.
Yo, they're gonna go on a world tour. That's why he said that.
But that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. That's gonna be crazy.
So I broke it down. I broke down the entire verses.
Mm-hmm.
So Kane, I guess, had some technical difficulty. He couldn't come out. So KRS was like, "Yeah, he's scared. He want to stay in the locker room. I mean, in the dressing room."
Yeah.
All right. So KRS-One came out with "Criminal Minded." That was the first song. So how you gonna beat that? You know what I mean? Kane came out with "Rhyming with the Biz,"
which is a great record.
One of the greatest, man. You know what I mean?
Great record.
But against "Criminal Minded."
Yeah, it's a freestyle. I agree with you on that. It's facts. It's different. It's not the same. You're right though.
And then after "Rhyming with the Biz," KRS-One came out with "I'm Still Number One." Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what you gonna do? And then see, now this kind of messed me up a little bit because after "I'm Still Number One" Kane came out with "Enough Respect Due."
Okay.
"Enough Respect Due" was on the Juice soundtrack.
Word.
And then KRS-One came out with "MCs Act Like They Don't Know," but then Kane talked about soundtrack songs, but he just did one.
Yeah, facts.
And then he did the "Lean on Me." Now, "Lean on Me," that movie, I watched that movie to this day. Like I watched it last week. You know what I mean?
Word.
So I love that. I love the movie and I love the song. But when you put "Lean on Me" against the Jack of Spades,
do you mind if I smoke? Is that cool?
You gotta do, man.
I'm making sure. It's your show. I'll be respectful.
Yo, we all over 21 here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, bro. It's just like then all right. So Jack of Spades. Then Kane came out with "Set It Off," another dope one, right? But then you come out with "My Philosophy." You know what I'm saying? It's like,
KRS-One got more when it comes to like quintessential. Even if he pulling from the shit he did from 85 to 95, it's way more records than Kane got in that same amount of time. You know what I'm saying?
But you said it right before. It's the beats. KRS-One's beats versus Kane's beats. Yeah, man. It's like,
now Kane's beats be sound, other than like Smooth Operator and a couple other joints, a lot of his beats sound dated, which is cool. Like, I feel like there's a lot of beats from the 80s that sound like brand new to this day. Like, I don't believe all the songs from back then sound old. Some of them sound way ahead of their time. And I feel like KRS-One, that was the thing for me sonically. Like, when you think about like, Sound of the Police, and you think about the 9mm joint, like, I don't know, I just feel like just the beats and what he was doing and how he's putting it together. Like, even if you go back to listen to like The Bridge Is Over, right? Like, the way he was rapping and the way he switched up his flow on that shit and like energy, I wish he did more shit that.
Well, that was the thing about that song, is that was more of a reggae type song. It was an answer record, and it was a reggae groove. Nobody was doing that back then. That was brand new.
But nobody still does. I mean, he does that still. Even him doing it last night when I seen him do it, I was like, man, he really kills it when he does that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I love him in that energy. I love him there. I like the constant KRS when we hit the flow, but when he start getting on the record and like adding like a bunch of variations of his styles, those are my favorite records from him. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's one of his strengths that a lot of people don't notice is like Kane has dope flows, but so does KRS-One. Nobody really talk about it though. He has, and the way he does it has always been interesting. So for me, being a rapper too is a masterclass, man. Like I just sat back and watched on some shit. Like I'm really learning. Like I think I'm a dope ass rapper, and I think I'm a dope performer. But I feel like I'm extremely better at rapping than I am performing because I've seen people perform who I'll be like, damn, I don't feel like I'm there yet. And then when I watch them perform, that's how I feel. Like I know they on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what is it that they're doing that you think you're not?
Perfect example is I think there's a difference between you can stand in one place, right? Not move around too much and still control the crowd. And I feel like that's it's hard to explain what they're not doing. It's just what they're doing better, if I should say that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like I got a good voice and I can project well, but it's about just the energy of going back and forth between rapping, talking to the crowd, keeping them interested in what you're saying, just.
So my thing is this then. So what you're trying to say is your communication with the MC and the DJ. If the MC and the DJ on the right path, they're on the same path, then it's gonna be great. Because like, Will Smith, I saw on YouTube, Will Smith was doing a sound test with Jazzy Jeff, and they were doing this song. And the song had Jazzy Jeff cutting in words. Fresh Prince would rap, stop, and then Jazzy Jeff would cut in the words, and it sounded amazing. And Will Smith could just stood there and rapped because Jazzy Jeff, the way he was cutting in and out the words, it was just something like from a fan standpoint, you look at that and you be like, damn. And that's the DJ doing it all.
Yeah.
So when you got the MC, because actually, remember back in the Kane days and the KRS days, it wasn't about the MC, it was about the DJ. The MC was the one that hyped up the crowd for the DJ to rock.
That's facts though, because that was another thing, my big thing I took away from it, specifically with Kid Capri. Like, I performed with a band before, and I performed with a DJ like once or twice, but I don't have a DJ for me, which something I've been looking for, right? And just to see Kid Capri and Scratch, you can see in moments where KRS-One might have said a word slightly too fast or too slow, and the DJ will catch it. It'll be a small thing you'll catch per second, but DJ caught it first, so it sounds natural, like that was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJ really was holding them down last night. Like Kid Capri was killing it. Like
both of them were killing.
When Kane was both of them was killing it. When Kane rapped over the Eminem beat in the double time joint, he fucked up a little bit towards the end, but Scratch caught him right as he was about to get off time and dropped the beat out, and then Kane knew to finish it because he was out of breath. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just that
chemistry,
the chemistry as well as just the experience.
Yep.
I think there's a certain amount of performing you do where you're just nice. Like Jay-Z's one of my favorite rappers. I feel like the first half of his career, he wasn't a great performer. Fade to black and forward, he figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's a great performer now, moving forward.
I don't think so. I don't.
For real? Have you ever seen him? I'll be honest. Back in the day, I don't think he was that good. But I think he's got, as a person who's seen him, when I seen him at the Kanye joint at I seen him at what's that shit called? The Watch the Throne tour. He really killed it. Like I could see the growth in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's the best performer ever, but I do think he's one of the best. And from his generation, at least.
I don't even think he's one of the best from our generation. I don't know. It's just something. He's a great businessman.
Mhm.
That I can give him.
Okay.
All the other things, I don't know, man. He's like the only one that has not done a song with KRS. I think he's the only one. So there's something going on between the two. I would love to know.
He also sampled KRS-One in that one song, though.
Say what?
He sampled KRS-One, though, in one of his big songs, though.
Well, I know KRS-One came out with the Blueprint album.
Yeah.
And then Jay-Z came out with a Blueprint, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many, but he came out with a whole bunch. And I know Nas said something about that.
Yeah.
You know, but I just don't understand why, like, these guys are great MCs in their respective time and not one song between the two. There must be something going on over there.
I mean, a lot of rappers, though, don't do songs with older people. Like, perfect example. Look how big Eminem is, right? And he loves all the old school people. He can quote you their records, but they don't have records together. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that goes for a lot. I think it's just a disconnect between the same way disconnect between young rappers now and older rappers now. It's the same thing. It's not no different.
I think it's all about how people conduct their business.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? If you conduct their business one way, you're gonna try not to deal with people that do their business a different way. That's probably where it all gets down.
That's 100%. KRS-One got a song with Nas?
Huh?
KRS-One got a song with Nas?
He has a couple songs with Nas.
I've never heard the song with Nas ever.
Yeah, you did. Remember the one where it's KRS-One, Nas, Rakim, and Premier did the beat?
No, I have not heard that song. I gotta listen to that.
I know you've heard it, man.
I never heard it. I would have remembered that. I'm gonna go look it up though.
I'll find it for you right now.
I think
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic. You've never heard this song?
I've heard the beat. I never heard the song. I think I might have heard Nas.
Timeless, so age don't count in the booth. When your flow stay submerged in the fountain of youth. Ain't no doubt in the truth, I'm off the meters. Everybody co-signing, even non-believers. Since I came in the door, became one of y'all's leaders. In the fresh pair Air Force One sneakers. Uptown, we call them uppies when they on divas.
I think I've heard it in pieces. I've never heard the whole song.
Made you look before the heaters. I bet you
was hot.
them on when you walk.
It's been 10 years already.
Now, I'm familiar with the beat, and I'm familiar with Nas's verse over it. But I don't think I heard KRS-One and Rakim's verse. You know what it was? Remember when they had them top 5 Dead or Alive TV CDs going on around New York?
No.
It was like
I was probably in Florida back then.
Facts. But there was a time where it was like only DJ was dropping top 5 Dead or Alive CDs, and they would drop like all the best Jay-Z verses, all the best Nas verses. And there was a Nas one I used to listen to, and it was on there. That's why I know the verse. But they didn't play the whole song. They just played Nas's verse. But that's good. I'm gonna go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, he got that, and then
perfect example. Eminem and Nas just got a song together after all these years, and then I don't. So you saying you don't like Jay-Z just because he never did a song on KRS-One?
Nah, it's just there's something about. All right, so do you know Jay-Z's story? Like, you know, this is how I see Jay-Z.
Okay.
When the Juice Crew and all of them was on stage, and they were getting, they were in the '80s getting their fame and stuff, and they were going on tour and doing all that stuff. They used to bring Jay-Z with them.
Yes.
Right? So Jay-Z was like, yo, how come you guys are doing all this stuff? You got all this music, you selling out all these shows, but y'all ain't got no money. See? So Jay basically learned the business through the experience of the Juice Crew.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Do you ever hear Jay-Z give him any credit? Thanking him? On any show? Anywhere? Nowhere. But if it wasn't for them, go ahead.
He talks about Kane specifically. He talks about touring with Kane, and he talks about, but that's about it though. You're right.
So I'm saying that's all, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like
he shouted out the Fat Boys too. Wasn't the Fat Boys part of Juice Crew?
The who?
The Fat Boys not part of Juice Crew?
No. The Fat Boys was down with Def Jam.
Yeah, you all right.
They were down with Rick Rubin.
Okay, word.
But that's what I'm saying. So, you know, when KRS-One you know, he came out with South Bronx after the bridge, then Kill That Noise with Shan, and then the bridge. That was, you know what I'm saying? Now, to this day, they give each other props. Yo, if it wasn't for MC Shan, I wouldn't be who I am. And, and Shan is who he is. You know what I mean? And they give each other props. There's a bunch of songs where KRS-One's giving the people that made him who he is today props.
But they
I don't
also
ever hear Jay-Z talk about the people that helped him out.
I feel you. I don't think you got to rap about it though. I think it's
in an interview or anything.
I don't know. I mean, Jigga don't really do a lot of interviews though. And when people ask him, they don't really ask him about that part of his life. You know what I'm saying? Like in most interviews. Like when they do, I feel like he'll talk about Jazzo, he'll talk about Kane and being on tour with Kane. I think that's been more than once he said the Kane thing, because I've known about that for a minute.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kane really is, it's Juice Crew. I mean, they're all of them are there, but I mean, Kane's the one that mattered the most, to me at least, I guess.
Well, I mean, when Kane brought out Shantae and he said that about her, that was 100% correct on that.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, I know that
she's the one that brought out everybody on the Juice Crew.
But he was also writing for everybody though. So I always feel like that's the reason why I give it to Kane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just saying Kane's name alone is good. I mean, I don't know. I think Jigga shouted out Kaz on that one record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he shouts out people, especially old school people. Just you're right.
No, I mean, he probably does. I just don't think he doesn't do it enough. Like the culture. The culture is all about all of us coming together and giving each other respect.
True that.
That's all. And I just don't. I don't hate the man. Believe me, I don't hate him. You
don't feel like he paid enough homage. That's all.
He paid his dues. He's done everything he's done.
Yeah.
But it's just when it comes to the real hip hop, the non-commercial, the non, being in a certain way, I just don't think it clashes with how KRS-One does his business. So how Jay-Z does his business versus KRS, how he does his business is, I think, the reason why they don't work together.
Possible, or just knowing both of them are kind of strong-minded individuals. They about to have.
But if a KRS Jay-Z album comes out, who's not gonna buy it?
Oh, definitely, facts, facts.
Who's not gonna pick that up?
That's facts. That's facts, though. I
But
mean,
yeah,
like
man,
I mean, one of them that remember Jigga sampled him that what y'all we run New York. He sampled. I mean, I think to me that was him shouting him out.
That's also a song that is a very popular song on the KRS catalog. It's not a song no one knows.
I feel you, but he just literally. But that's still. But to you, it's popular. Most people who listen to Jay-Z don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you even don't know KRS-One, you know that song, "Sound of the Police." That's what that sample's from, "Sound of the Police."
No, I'm saying I feel you on that.
So that's a popular KRS-One song. So he uses a sample from a popular KRS-One song because he's in that popular crowd. So you got to use a popular song.
But it's not only because popular. It just sounded really good on that. It was my thing is popular or not. It would have because you got to give it more respect if it wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is the way he conducts his business. That's his lane, the popular lane.
But that's what he does single wise. Jay-Z, especially in the latter half of his career. I mean, he doesn't really drop singles anymore, really. But I mean,
why not?
He don't have to. He's rich. He just makes music.
But all right, but we hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about, the music. So are you all about the music or are you all about your business? See what I'm getting at?
I think it's a mixture though, because I think
but when you're dealing with KRS-One, you're dealing with hip hop, all of it, 100%. So if you're not dealing with hip hop 100%, it's gonna be hard to do business. That's what I'm saying. So the way KRS conducts his business versus how Jay-Z conducts his business is just, I think it's just different. That's all.
But do you think Jay-Z is a great MC is the question?
Oh, no doubt. He's great.
All right, cool.
But his shows, I don't know. I mean, would I pay $20 to CJ? Yeah, but
I can respect you not thinking he's the greatest performer. That's You know, I don't think like from his generation, like I think Meth and Red are the best for me. You know what I'm saying? Performance wise.
I've been to
But
Buster. I heard Buster's a great performer too.
Busta's dope, but Busta, I'll be honest, I don't like that whole running around stage shit. Like
No?
Busta and T.I., I'm not into it. I'm not like I want to stand in one place. I don't want to be. That's not why I came. I don't know. For me personally, like I like that. I like when people can not move too much and still captivate you with the words. I think it's about I'm going to the show to listen to what they're saying to make sure the record sounds the same in person. Like I don't want to feel like it was the studio that made you sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it to be like, man, that sounds just like the record. Or if they do a variation of it, it is like where they kind of change it a little bit and they play with it. I like that too. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you might use a different cadence or you might slow it down a little bit, chop it up. Like I guess that's what I'm
use the instrumental and then change the words to the song.
I like when like halfway through the beat they put in another beat from another song and then go back into the other record, shit like that.
Okay.
That's why I like KRS-One to me is a good mix of both. He's energetic, but he's also mic control. I'm here, listen to me. Like I'm grounded in this air. Like even if he's moving around, he's moving with this like every movement counts. I feel like when people be running around the stage, they just moving to keep you just moving to move. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, I don't know. I can't say I hate on it, but I just don't appreciate it as much. Like same thing. That's why I like Red and Memphis because I feel like they move with a purpose when they're on stage. Everything means something. I have to feel like it's choreographed. Just because we're not dancers on stage per se as rappers, I'd still like that choreography to feel like you took time to think about where you was going to be on stage, or at least you're aware. If you didn't plan, that at least you're aware enough of your area in your rehearsal where you were at to where you're commanding it as if you did rehearse. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what the show is all about. I mean, practice, and then when you're time to go do your thing, you do it.
That's real. It's facts. It's facts.
Based off your practice, yeah. So
while we on the show, though, I want to tell you thank you again for introducing me to KRS-One and then his son, who I'm currently working on an album with.
Yeah. You know, you got the poster right here. You see it, right?
I see. I'm telling you, K-Prom, we doing an album together. We doing a 4-song album. And bro, I'm telling you, you are going to love this. You're gonna love it.
Well,
this is like my boom bap, hip hop. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna put like hooks on it. Like, I just want people to listen to what I'm saying, be real with you. Like the beats is crazy. We're gonna finish it when he comes out here in a week or so. Go in the studio and lock in the last 2 beats, but I got the first 2 beats done. And I'm just taking my time on the records because it's really like a passion project. But everybody have spit stuff for it, especially people from New York. They are very excited for me to record this. And you're gonna be when I'm done. So and I just want to tell you thank you because if it wasn't for you, I would have never gotten that situation. And I want to tell people that when you plant seeds, wait for the trees to grow. Because I met him 4 or 5 years before he ever reached out to me and sent me a beat. And we've been working ever since. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who's really paying attention. Just because it doesn't happen right then, right away, doesn't mean they didn't notice or appreciate what you was doing. And yeah, man. So I just want to tell you thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you see, I got SB was at the Versus yesterday.
Nah, I said both of them was there. I was talking.
Yeah, I was talking. So you know, I'm glad. Thank you. Though. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. No, I tried. You know, it was a real good situation, man. I wish I can get everybody from back then on here and we could talk about how that happened because not a lot of people heard my part of the story.
Nah, word.
So, but that's what this platform's for. This platform's for, you know, when you got your music coming out, you want to come out here, you want to promote your music on this, you can. You know, we have actually the one that Prime sent.
Yeah.
I actually did before you jumped on, I actually did a reaction to that song today.
Oh, facts. Dope. You know that's what's up.
So I'm gonna edit it all up, get it all nice, get a little segment, send it to him so he could put it on his social media page about how I feel about the song and stuff like that. And that's another segment. I'm gonna call that halftime.
Okay, word.
You know, like if you go to a basketball game at halftime, you got the entertainment and everything.
Nah, word, facts.
So the halftime edition of the show would be people like you come on with your songs, and me and Sammy will play the song and we'll critique the song, and if we like it, we don't like it, or whatever. It sounds like this one, sounds like that one, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's another part that's coming up. I let Prime know about that. He knows about that already. So once
Nah,
everything gets set up and ready to go, which is probably gonna be like January, then all of that's gonna happen, man. So you know what I'm saying?
No, that's dope. That's dope. I was gonna say, me and him already got 2 songs out already. I got that Mother Said joint, and I got another song called KO Can times 100. And both of them joints is really good. I've gotten really good responses from him. People love me on his production. We have a great pairing. Like I tell him all the time, he's my Premier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know Premier, but that like I tell him he's the new version of that. So I feel like I'm blessed in that sense because he's my first really New York producer. I don't know if you knew that. Like, all my producers end up being from Cali or from the South because I started rapping out here.
Right.
And to just have that connection, and he gets it, He gets it. And he takes everything as a challenge. So when I'm like, yo, maybe like change this, change that, he'll never get mad. He'll never get frustrated. He's cool, calm, super positive. And I think it's gonna be my best project to date when it comes out. So I'm excited about it, man. We're making something extremely memorable. And if possible, I want to speak it into existence. I'm trying to get somebody on my album. We'll see if we can make that work. That's my plan.
Your father knows a few people.
I'm sure. Oh, talk about the guy behind you.
Oh, okay. It can work out. You just got to meet the demands.
Nah, facts, definitely. I think with the type of music we're making, though, what I'm doing, and the fact that his son is making it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a possibility. But I'm just speaking it into the universe. It'd be like the dopest shit ever if I could make my New York album and have him on it. That should be like a fucking,
right, I don't know. Just remember, when you're dealing with those types of artists, it's the business aspect that you know what I'm saying. So if the song you make with him makes sense from a business aspect, then it can work. But if you're just gonna make a song just to make a song with him, then that's not gonna work very well. So just keep that in mind.
That's word. I appreciate the advice, though. I mean, because I already know he's done business with him. So
yeah, so like if you did a song with him, you gotta like go on a world tour and play the song and promote it. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta like focus on getting it out there. You gotta put the work in.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that can definitely happen, man.
Nah, believe me. Because of you, I know it's true. You made it happen for somebody else, so I know it's possible. Nah, real talk.
Okay.
Nah, real shit. But before I go, because I gotta get out of here in a second, I was gonna say, I don't know if you introduced me or not, but I'm Fifth Letter. You know what I'm saying? And I got a new song I put out October 8th. It's called Deeper, featuring a young Dominican woman who raps and sings. Her name is Tashani. And it's out on every platform. And I just got to play it on Shady 45 over the weekend. This Sunday, it'll get played for the next 2 Sundays, and they're doing an interview with me as well. All I ask is everybody go listen to it, like it, share it. Promise it's a vibe. And
so where's the interview going to be at? What's the interview? Where?
All right, so the interview is going to be with Be Easy to DJ. It's going to be a Shady 45 either this Sunday or next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time or 1 p.m. if you're on the West Coast. And it'll be like I said, Shady 45 Sirius XM Radio, which if you don't have it, subscription for the first 30 days are free. You want to check me out. And I appreciate the love and you reaching out to me, and I just wanted to come show support for your show because I rock what you always have. The love is always real. You've always been cool and a good guy to me since when I was younger than now. And I just want to say thanks for inviting me.
Appreciate that.
No, that's all love. Let's talk.
All right. Just no doubt. Well, thank you for coming by, Ian Fifth Letter.
Thank
you so much for coming by. And I know I'm gonna see you again.
Always. Soon. You still in Florida?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale now.
All right, we gotta make that sooner than later because I gotta go out there anyway for some other things. So we're gonna talk.
All right, cool.
All right,
well, like I said, I'm here every Monday from 6 to 7:30, man. You can come down anytime you want.
That's good. That's love. I appreciate that. And
All right, bro.
anytime I can or you need me to come out, just let me know.
All right, cool. All right.
Peace, guys.
Peace, man. Later.
21 and up.
21 and up. We out.
Rock with the show.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Peace.
All right, everybody. There we go. So that's Ian. Fifth Letter jumped on. That was amazing. Thank you very much, sir, for that. And with that, we will end this show. Next week, we should be talking about the Keras One verses again. Hopefully, I get more guests. But if I don't, it's okay. But thank you all very much for coming through. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Rob Babylonia and Ian Fifth Letter coming through today, talking about the verses real quick, talking about Jay-Z and Keras One real quick. That's all good. Thank you all very much for coming to the show, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good week.
I'm going to show you right now who the #1